bring it down, small ripple, as if we're at the cricket. Okay, now louder. Now louder. Now as if we're Americans! Woo!
So much for something. Hi, thank you. I'm Luke, this is Alex. I'm the head of creative and Alex is the head of marketing at Teapot. We're the brand growth agency. If you don't know what a brand growth agency is, I've already got a timer. If you know what a brand growth agency is, you definitely need the help of a brand growth agency.
How's everybody doing? It's early in the morning, come on, how's everybody doing? Shout out to John's amazing Take That t-shirt. We're just trying to think of puns. I think I've already said that they need you in the other room, they want you back for good. Any other Take That songs that we can think of?
No. This is not a talk about AI, we're just going to go straight in. Although it sort of is. So let's start with a quote from the technology ethicist, which is the hardest thing I'm going to say today. Tristan Harris: "The danger is not that AI will become smarter than us, but that we will become dumber by relying on it. Much like how I'm relying on the notes that you can't quite see because my memory is very bad." AI is in our briefs, it's in our budgets, it's in our brainstorms. Some of us are scared, some of us are bored. 79% of marketing leaders say that AI has transformed their work. And yet, I have a confession. This talk has a hidden agenda. You might not learn much about yourself, the industry, or the universe, but the next agency you brief will thank us, and hopefully it will be us. This isn't about replacing you with a robot, it's about stopping you from acting like one. You can scan this. It might take you to a survey that produces a really sexy word cloud, like you often get at this kind of thing, or it might not. QR codes are boring, dangerous things. One scan can download a script to your phone, you're already doing it, that can do anything it wants with your image folder or contact list. And yet you've just scanned it, you still go. The point is, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. AI is like that. It's easy, it's everywhere, but easy does not equal good.
Oh, exchanging clickers and microphones. Brilliant.
Cool.
So, creative work should do good, but it doesn't all the time. 64% of consumers buy based on belief. Purpose is expected, but purpose alone just isn't enough. If AI helps you churn out 100 blogs that nobody remembers, what's the point? And the next big leap in marketing won't come from a machine. It'll come from each and every one of you sat in this room right now. It is while everyone else is panicking about AI, let's start talking about us and how humans can affect things. And that this isn't a talk about AI, shock. It's now a talk about creativity's refusal to be automated.
Much smoother hand over there, well done. Everything I'm about to say is probably biased, and definitely just my own opinion, much like a lot of the things you read on LinkedIn, except I've actually been in this. I have spent the last few years building and breaking things with AI. I don't have a robot dog in the race, but I love playing with data. I've seen where the magic is, and I've seen where it's just marketing. Don't get me wrong, I love AI. We've built all sorts of tools with it. Data analyzers, tone checkers, research grunts, nearly half of marketers already use it every single week. It's here, it's useful, now the QR code, they're powerful, save hours, sometimes they even impress clients. But none of them make creativity happen. They just make the space for it.
So AI is currently a hammer. It's hitting everything at the moment. It's not a magic wand. It won't fix everything for yourselves. 60% of businesses are currently experimenting with AI, but fewer than 10% have actually seen a measurable outcome from it. And the impact that AI is having is unknown to us. I believe it was one ChatGPT search is a glass of water's worth of energy. And that's to put into perspective and think about how many ChatGPT searches there are a day. But there's also the financial side of things. Think of the energy that's used to consume the AI currently versus how much it's going to take you to write one blog. Think of that. Tools help us do the work, but they don't need to be the work. The danger isn't AI replacing us, it's us replacing ourselves with it. Don't make yourself defunct. So this example here is a great example of how AI can be used. So Heinz asked AI to draw ketchup. And the ChatGPT, or the AI that they used, created this. Every single one of those is a Heinz bottle, essentially. They used that idea and built a whole campaign around it. So AI gave them the starting point, but humans actually turned this into a story and something that was measurable and creative. And let's just bring Canva into the mix. So originally when Canva came out, all the creatives were salty about it, not very happy. Did it kill creativity? Of course not. It just made a load of things that nobody would have paid you to do for anyway. AI is Canva at scale. More people doing meh marketing work, which just makes great work stand out more.
So, hands up if you're having fun with AI. Awesome, that's cool. I do it too. I've been using it to optimize how long my boiler comes on at night time. That's information I wasn't planning on sharing with you all today. Hands up if you're scared of AI. There you go, that works. Yeah, if every kind of autonomous human film of the last 30 years has told us that there's probably a thing that we should be scared about. That's very true. Hands up if you're bored of AI. And you can tell. You can absolutely tell. They got told off for making things too realistic, and so they made things not realistic, and now they look rubbish. Yeah, absolutely. I feel all of those things. Coincidentally, nearly half of workers are fearful of AI, not excited. So 2 separate studies, one said we are looking forward to it, and one says we're fearful of it. Here's the truth. The future isn't written, and especially not by a prompt. We write it. And this wouldn't be the first time we've freaked out about new tech. Let's go back in time. This is a photo of me. I'm the better looking one. If I had, this as an aside, if I had to caption it, it would be The Dark Knit Rises, because I'm wearing a Batman jumper. That was thank you. That was good. That was appropriate to the level of the joke. This isn't the first time the creative industries have panicked about new technology. We've been here many, many times before. Tech arrives, we panic, and creativity mutates, and ultimately, creativity wins. In 1859, sorry, my tone changed there. In 1859, the critique Charles Baudelaire called photography art's most mortal enemy and warned it would corrupt creativity. But what happened? Impressionism, Cubism, Surrealism. Artists didn't give up because of photography, they just got weird. Fast forward 150 years, and it's the same story. Canva didn't end design. It just made designers get better. It made craft, concept, storytelling, strategy matter more than ever. Bad tools flood the world with bad work. That's great news for people who do good work. Interestingly, Canva now owns Infinity, one of Adobe's biggest competitors, and about a month ago they announced that it would now be free forever. So watch all of this. So photography didn't kill painting. Canva didn't kill design, and AI won't kill creativity. It will force it to get weird again. Gartner predicts that by 2030, 80% of marketing creative will involve AI tools. But the brands that grow will be the ones that use this tech differently.
Nice image of some insects here for the entomologists in the room. Sci-fi author Robert Heinlein said that a human should be able to change a diaper, plan an invasion, design a building, write a sonnet, balance accounts, set a bone, program a computer. Specialization is for insects. If AI can write a blog, don't write blogs. Write things that make people feel. That's the gap only humans can fill. So when everything starts to look the same, different becomes magnetic. Can anybody name the ad or the brand that this came from? Tango, brilliant. Think of those weird ads that stick out. Everyone, I guarantee all of us have been in the room where the Cadbury gorilla appears. That's something completely different, left field from chocolate. What's the association? Phil Collins? Does Phil Collins like chocolate? I don't know. But that's where we see. And if you want to be noticed, you must be different. Creative quality accounts for nearly half of a campaign's effectiveness. Just look through LinkedIn, is all I'll say. We've all seen the Canva prepared ads that appear everywhere. And weird cuts through, safe blends in. So again, if we have our Cadbury Gorilla, does anybody remember what this brand was?
Crush it.
Can you do the song?
Correct.
Correct. Smash.
Yeah.
Yes. Hamlet cigars, for anybody who didn't hear the gentleman at the front. It's not mega pints.
It sounds like a crowd just saying sausage to themselves.
Sausage. Sauvage. Sauvage in your best French accent. Johnny Depp.
Doing a bad weird ad. That wasn't good.
A bad weird ad. There was a wolf, there was a guitar, but there's creativity in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So remember those MailChimp ads from before? They created a campaign about mispronouncing the name MailChimp. It made no sense, and yet brand recall jumped to 67% during that campaign. Weird sticks, weird gets remembered, weird pays. And no AI would ever pitch Kale Limp in a meeting.
So, in the 1983 film War Games, a supercomputer comes to the conclusion, after every possible nuclear strategy has been considered, that the only winning move is not to play. That's where we are. The game AI wants us to play is faster, cheaper, and more efficient. The only winning move is to refuse that game entirely and build a new one. So, let's not play the game. Close the tab, go for a walk, look at some art, talk to someone weird. Iconic music producer and dystopian Father Christmas lookalike Rick Rubin once said, Rick Rubin fans, the best art is not made by following rules, but by following curiosity. AI feeds on what's already been done. We feed on what's next.
So this is the moment to react. Not by tightening briefs, shrinking ideas, or clinging to old ways, but by going strange. AI is not competition, it's context, and context changes everything. The opportunity is not to out-AI the machine, but to out-human them. Now for something completely different. Around you, there should be some Post-its. If there's one stuck under your chair, that means you have to go sing karaoke later on today. I'm serious.
It's going to be Take That.
Let's Take That with John. No, what I want you to do is that I am your target audience today. You are marketers in this room. I want you on those Post-its to write down a marketing channel and hit me, reach me. So please write down any channel that you feel you would reach me as my demographic.
There's pens in your goodie bag, so you can...
Yeah, there's pens in the goodie bags. There's Post-its everywhere. Please write down. And by any means necessary, as we know as marketers, you have to reach me.
I think there's a prize.
There is a prize.
There is a prize.
There is a prize if you hit me. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to write down your channel and let loose. Crumple them up. Make a paper aeroplane. Do whatever you feel is going to reach me. Even people at the back, you've got to do this. So I would prepare everybody in the front row to be pinged by small crumpled up Post-it notes.
You can throw your phone. That's fine.
Yeah, you can throw the phone. So there's no stopping you throwing. If you've written yours down, throw it.
Who's going to be the first brave person?
Who's going to be the first brave person to do this?
This is going to be the only presentation you get to throw something in today.
There we go. First one. Oh dear. Take notes on other people's attempts.
Oh, sorry.
Oh dear.
That was good.
There we go. Oh. I'm moving around. I'm making it even more difficult.
Getting good.
We're getting better. I'll move around the stage. Please, please, please. That was close. Oh dear. Keep going, keep going.
This feels like a weird
I
shaming
know,
thing.
this is a dystopian. There we go, the lady here has jumped up. You can do that, you can do that. Take advantage of things. Use any means necessary. You can throw more than one if needs be. Oh, Here we go. Thank you very much. Ingenuity. Has everybody had enough now? Has the front row had enough of being hit by post-its? Apologies, we should have won that. There was supposed to be some splash zone signs on the floor for this. Right, so let's turn this fun little activity into something you will learn about. So, kudos to the lady who handed me the note. You all could have done that. There we go. So, the channels that we look at, email, Facebook, Instagram, great ones. Let's take a look. What, my assistant, what else have we got? Reach ads, fishing or cars. Fishing or cars. Not a platform I'm very useful with. Slack, fantastic. What else? Ugh. Historical pastimes and obsessions. Very nice way to reach me.
Reddit. If we didn't know, we'd never be able to guess what this was answering, by the way. So this is this guy. Discord. All good.
Discord's
things.
a great shout. Whoever put Discord, that's a very modern.
Direct mail. Who put direct mail? Thank you. I love direct mail.
Old school. Right. Okay. So sorry. Right. So those were some great examples of how to reach me. But what I wanted to note is that only one person came up and handed me it. No one passed it to me. If those of you who can't see, the floor is now littered around me of
thousands
shots that missed. That is marketing right there. Out of all of the creative work, the brand work, the paid work that you do, only maybe 5 made it to the stage. 5, 6 made it to the stage. 1 that actually reached me. There's an analogy in there somewhere. So, 1,000 ideas are thrown into the world, most of which don't land exactly where we hoped. But what if the magic isn't just in the hits? What if the magic is in what missed me? So you've now learned straight away that those channels are not capable of reaching me. How do you think that would work with your target audience? Try a different channel. Try something new. That's what you're supposed to do. If it doesn't work, you've learned more than just one conversion. Truth is, most of us are learning as we go. As audiences change, adapt, platforms change and adapt. If you said to someone 5 years ago that a gran would be on TikTok, they wouldn't see that. They would probably say, no, TikTok's for the kids. But look at Facebook in 2007. I think it came out. What was the majority of people that were on Facebook in 2007? 18-year-olds, people leaving university. It was used to connect to there. But again, now my mum sends me hedgehog pictures and tags me in. And and Luke as well. You prickly little boy.
That's what she says.
This is what she says. But this is the thing, is that reframing this failure as data is the key importance. So every miss gives you feedback that's not just quantitative metrics, but emotional. So how people have reacted to you. Misses are signals of what people don't want, which is just as valuable as knowing what they do. The post-its that missed aren't wasted efforts. They are something to learn from. You've spent money and time on those, and what we can learn is that these aren't areas to reach me, and use that data to your advantage. As creativity lives in the misses, so when you stop fearing that miss, you're going to start experimenting. And experimenting well is that I encourage all of you after today is to go try a different marketing channel to reach your target audience. Try something that you would never have used. Recent ones that we've done for a very conservative client was Twitch, which was a very effective channel. They moved into a new target audience, needed to reach them, didn't understand how, and we had to explain to a room of 5 60-year-old men what teenagers were doing in their bedrooms, which is watching people video game, not what you were thinking. You've all got filthy minds. So the ones that never get thrown draw a parallel between innovation and iteration, like how artists, scientists, and inventors thrive by testing, failing, and learning. So you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. That's what we need to learn. So please go try different shots. So finding the magic is missing reminds you that you're not speaking into a void. You're reaching for people, and even if you fail that reach, is that you are still learning something from it. You can't hit perfectly because people are complex, and marketing becomes meaningful when we see the audience not as a target, but as actual human beings that we're trying to reach. Maybe the goal isn't to throw fewer post-its, but throw with more heart, with more creativity, and more creative ways to reach us. Because somewhere in the misses, we find the stories, the experiments, and the magic moments that move people.
So the next time you take out an ad, do something different. The next time you do a presentation, create a 3-act love story between an AI version of yourself and a muscly robot. Next time you brief a designer, give them permission to break the brief. The next time you look at your brand, don't ask what's expected, ask what would they never see coming. Distinctive creative campaigns are 2.5 times more likely to deliver market share growth. The best work isn't safe, neat, or efficient. It's human, emotional, and odd. AI will get better, tools will change, but creativity is ours, and the brands that embrace it will grow. This is not a talk about AI. This is a call to stop panicking, to start experimenting, and make work only humans could. Your designer will thank us. The brands that win won't be the ones that automate fastest, they'll be the ones who dare to be human. Thank you.